People, doesn't matter for yesterday. Yesterday was a nonsense. I set up my thing for a clean-up. I removed the trommel part of it. I just had the funnel and that. If you see a big piece of silver paper, I was mucking around yesterday with the funnel or the day before, and I fucked it up and water was pissing out. So for now I put that shit there. I got this little spoon thing here. Half a teaspoon it's called. So I'm going to be feeding it half a teaspoon at a time. Bung it in. Bung it in. What I was doing on my cleanups with similar setup like this was I was running the water. The angles were the same as at the creek, 6 degrees or 5, whatever it is. And the fucking, I'll get out of there. Shit's not coming out. At the creek, I run it at 3 amps. And I don't know, for some reason when I do this nonsense here, the clean-up part, I was doing it at 2.5 amps. But what I've done now, well, I think I've gone to 3.5. Or is it 3? Wait. 3. So I'm running it at the same speed as I would at the creek. And at the creek it's running material filtered down to 1 inch. I'm having trouble getting this shit out of this little spoon. The reason I'm using this little spoon is when I use the eating spoon, I'm just putting too much in it. This one you can't put too much because it can only hold half a teaspoon. And you know, the worstest thing you can do is to overfeed. Not always. Like you can overfeed, and like on the creek, you can overfeed and run more material and lose gold, or you can not overfeed and end up running less material but catch probably the whole lot. It's how much you catch within a certain amount of time. See, at home, what I'm going to do, if I'm not doing this, well, I'm watch TV. There's no rush. The only rush here would be to I want to hurry up. I want to hurry up. I mean, I'm bored all day, 1 hour. I want to do it in half an hour. After half an hour, I'm enjoying it. I mean, for half an hour you can enjoy it. See, I'm already overloading it. Fuck, don't do that. It's like when you watch someone's tape, right? And it's a bit boring. You say, oh, that's all right, I can continue watching. But if it continues to be boring, you say, oh, fuck it, I'm not watching this shit, I'm turning off. So you piss off after whatever your boredom level is, whether it's 30 seconds or 30 minutes or somewhere in between. Anyway, I'm almost done this. Stony Creek Spark Chaser. People, there's a man out there on YouTube, and he calls himself Stony Creek Spark Chaser. Like, that sounds like a prospecting channel, doesn't it? I don't know why he bloody calls it that. I think what happened, right? He was doing spark chasing, and then he tried something else, and he tried something else, and he tried this, and he tried that, and he found that he seems to like the prospecting part the best. So all his tapes are about prospecting, and fuck if I know why he doesn't change it. I did. I changed mine 100 times. I used to just have my name, and then I done a few other bits and pieces. Anyway, that's done. That's run. turn this bugger off. You're done. I got to get a pan. I got to get a couple of pans. Wait. Big, the larger one, and a tiny one. These two here. I should have very little material in that mat. All that angle bullshit I was playing with yesterday. I know my angle. I don't need to. I don't know why I had to do that test. It was stupid. I got my angle set up for this sluice. Anyway, what I'm going to do, pour all this shit in the pan. I know how this works. Look, let me tip some of this water out first. I'll show you how well this mat works. A huge piece, when I say huge, the biggest piece in there probably landed there, so halfway down. If this is 250 mil, which it is, it went down 125, landed there. All this is black sand. Most of the gold is like not past here, which is about 100 mil. From the back wall to there is 100 mil. And the larger amount there, first 4 or 5 riffles, just pretty much gold and very little black sand. Here, pretty much chock-a-block with black sand and very little gold. Anyway, enough with the testing. Let's put this in here. You're watching Stoney. He likes to be called Stoney. His creek. I said the other day that his creek's name's not Stoney, but it is, in fact. And it's probably called that because it's got stones in it. Like, is there a creek that doesn't have stones in it? I don't know. Anyway, so this is all pure black sand, and way too much of it. And here comes a plane. Who likes planes? Fuck me dead. Try living under an airport. Well, nowhere near the airport. They should go fucking higher. Anyway, so what I'll be doing, backwashing this. People are going to be bored backwashing. Stony Creek Spark Chaser won't be bored. Who doesn't know? I'm thinking about sending this gold to that Stony Creek Spark Chaser man's house so he can look at it. He almost won a about 1 or 2 years ago, maybe 1 or 2. He almost won one of my giveaway competitions, and I said, "Oh fuck, I'm going to go broke sending him this shit to America." And lucky, either lucky or I rigged it so that he doesn't win it. I can't remember now. When I say rigged, yeah, rigged, that's what I mean. But lucky he didn't win it. He wanted to pay for the airfare for the gold. I said, "Oh, look, I can't make you do that." I didn't know the man at that time. Now I still don't know him, but what I do know of him, he's a wonderful person. And at that time, I thought he was a wonderful person, but I wasn't sure. But now I am sure. Anyway, that's enough about him. I'll stop making tapes about the same man, or he'd probably get a red face. I know I would. I get red face when people talk about me. Like, anyway. I'm going to continue this. People, if you're not interested in watching slowly backwashing, the fast forward button is your friend. What I'm going to do, Stony Creek, Spark Chaser man, what I'm going to do, fuck, I'm losing gold. I'm going to, oh, the floaties are here, the floaties. I need the special sauce, wait. I'm going to rerun all this shit. Not the gold that I removed from there, but the tailings. I'm going to run it again so that you get all your gold. Not I lose it all. Not all, but some. I'll rerun it through the machine because I'll probably catch, I don't know, 95% of it, and the other 5% will be down the toilet in that blue. There's a blue bucket there. There'll be 5% in there maybe, and then another 5% here, where or whatever percent that got away from my backwashing. Don't forget, people, the fast forward button is your friend. You know, if I was, I'm showing this because that Stony Creek Spark Chaser, he won't be bored. He'll be saying, "Go Mo, go, get that gold for me, get that gold." Yeah, he will. Anyway, I'll shake this up a bit more and pump. Just push across there, see if there's any flakes. No. I don't know who can see. There's some gold poke, quite an amount poking out. I'll get these ball bearings out of the way. Split shot. There's one, and there's another piece there of lead. And tap, 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 tap. Oh look, I think that I'm losing gold. Yeah, the tiny little bugger. Pretty ordinary amount, but the point is, that man, he's in America, and he will say, he can say to himself, like, heaps of people got more gold than me, but not heaps of people got Australian gold. See, that's the difference. Not that there's anything special about it, but it's like not everybody's got it. But then again, doesn't mean that's a good thing. Just because nobody, like cancer, not everybody's got it, but that's not a good thing. But gold is good. Oh, I forgot to transfer this to the small pan. I better go and do it. Wait. I've found that I've got better control with the little pan. Piss that off. And chuck what's left in here. Come on, give me some water. Oh, it's silly. Yeah, this is fast forward button, people. Press that fast forward button. Work it, work it. Press, press, work it, press, press. Not you, Stony Creek. You continue being bored or whatever. Or being excited. Okay, that should be enough water, yeah. Nearly there. Who resisted the urge to push that button? We're nearly there. Damn, this is some mighty fine gold in here. Fly shit, flea shit. I don't know. Am I pointing? Yeah. I don't know. Does this camera pick it up? Should be. That led away. I'll repan. Are you floating? No. I'll repan this later, Stony. What's that? That's a bit of gold, isn't it? Maybe. Yeah, you probably think I'm not doing anything right now, but I actually am. I can see tiny little black particles getting away. Not getting away, but separating. Now there's a couple of little black pieces still in there. What I might do, Stony, anyway, not remove every single black piece. I'll leave a little bit in there for you to remove, so you can have a bit more participation in the gold. There's a bunch of black sand out the way. Okay, look, that's it, people. Who wants to see a smile from the other day? And some people like to have a guess. If you want to have a guess, think of a number from 1 to 10. No, from 0 to whatever you think it goes up. It won't be 1. It will be less than a gram. I'm going to have it. I'd like it to be exactly 0.202. That's my here. I'll place the finger for comparison, and I'll bring you in. Wait, where do we point? Somewhere there. Is that right? Or, no, like that. I think that's pointing. I'm not sure if that's pointing, but I'm going to go for 0.2. What did I say? 0.202. It's improved figures. Anyway, so who wants to come back and watch the cleanup? Before I weigh this in, before I weigh it, I'm going to run all this shit again, make sure I've got every last little bit. And I'd actually love to know how much is in that blue bucket. I'd say very little, but regardless, back later. Over. That's it, red light. Here we go. This is in the 8-inch or pan, Garrett 8-inch. That's the gold there, and that's the biggest piece. That's the piece I found when I was test panning, and I couldn't reproduce even close to half that. Well, that's how does it look? Okay. Well, I went 0.202, not counting this bloke here. So what I'll do, I'll leave this bloke till later. It's not a big piece. It's not a picker. It's not even close to being a picker. But I'll put it over there. Okay, now press here. So let's get this shit in here and let's see what happens. Here we go, Stony. If you can see them numbers, I don't know, am I pointing? Should be. How else I'm going to do it? Okay, let's tap this in there. Wait. Okay. I don't know, can you see the numbers and the gold? Geez, oh no, we're near 0.202. Anyway, let's have a look. 0.03. That's about half of it, I think, or a third. 0.07, hardly worth sending. Shit, Stony. 0.138. Fuck, I'm a shocking judge. 0.148. 0.152. Let me lift this up, wait. And put it back down. 0.152. Okay, 152, and this biggest piece all, Jesus, I was way out. Anyway, and I've put this one in. Wait. .168 from 0.152, so that's 0.16 for the biggest piece all day. Wait, let me go get that piece out of there. Oh, come on. So I put this back. That will be 0.152, which it is. Re-zero it. And we'll see what this is on its own. 0.16 it should be. 0.016, which it is. So 0.158, 152, 0.168, Stony. Huh, it's gold, huh? It's not about the gold, it's about the thought behind it. So there you go. People who enjoyed that, I'm happy for you. Who didn't enjoy it, I wish I can do better next time. People, this here is and was Muhammad Novel, the Gold Sleuth Tinkerer, over and